Good day, everybody. We have breaking news today on Doug News, also known as the Ultimate Gamer News. The last states have been called in this historic election, the 2020 U.S. presidential election. And Mrbeast, also known as Jimmy Donaldson, the YouTuber and entrepreneur from North Carolina, has officially won the election, winning every single state in the country, all 50 states, giving him 538 electoral votes. No time ever since George Washington, as a candidate for president, won all the electoral votes, and no time in history has a candidate not legally allowed to run won the White House. Mrbeast is currently only 22 years old, and his victory goes against the Constitution. Before we dive into the results and what a beast presidency would look like for the next 4 years, or perhaps even more if he runs for re-election, we have one more thing to touch on. You know, this will be remembered as a historic day in our history and in our nation. As time goes on, people will remember that one group of voters was finally represented today after so long of being mistreated and forgotten about. This will go down as the day their voices were finally heard and weren't silenced. This will be a day we remember for the empowerment of men with facial hair. No president-elect has ever sported a stash or any other facial hair since William Howard Taft over 100 years ago. So this is a great day. Now let's look at the specifics and results and then talk about a beast presidency. As previously mentioned, Mrbeast and his Vice President Chandler Hollow, Secretary of State Chris Tyson, and Secretary of the Treasury, Carl Jacobs, secured 538 electoral votes, which is every electoral vote, so there was practically no competition. However, the popular vote was a different story. Mrbeast won 69.69% of the popular vote, with 420 million people voting for him in the popular vote. That is literally more than the United States population, but moving on, the remaining 31% was shared by former Vice President Joe Biden and current President Donald Trump. But who cares about those two? They're literally the oldest candidates for president ever, while Mrbeast is the youngest. As we said, he is only 22 years old, and the fact that someone like Mrbeast can win the presidency tells you something about this country and this country's future, which will heavily be decided by Mrbeast's time as president. What changes and what future developments will occur under his watch? Let's find out after this short ad break. Okay, anyway, we're back because that was cringier than the rest of this video. Anyway, on to Mrbeast's plan and what he's going to do as president. He intends to plant 20 million trees, establish a universal basic income program, and give everyone money to boost the economy. His healthcare plan is to give everyone money to pay for stuff. His coronavirus plan is to offer the coronavirus money in coins because coronavirus likes to get on this stuff, I guess. He will also add states to the union, including many islands, private islands, and other territories until we have 69 states, after which he will call it a day. He will also create a national mandate to create a YouTube account as well as subscribe to PewDiePie so he can surpass T-Series, finally get revenge, and win the war, as well as prevent him from being surpassed by CoComelon and other YouTube channels, including Mrbeast himself. And finally, he will combat climate change by giving everyone Teslas and other electric vehicles. So that's all Doug News has to say about Mrbeast's historic victory. So now let's hear from the man himself, Jimmy Donaldson, Mrbeast. He's about to give a speech. Let's see what he has to say.
Thank you for promoting the campaign. Hundreds, if not thousands of people with influence promoted it. Thank you, meme community. Genuinely, I feel fulfilled. I feel like we're just doing something good.